Every legend leaves a trace. Some linger in memory, others in things that were never meant to fall into human hands. In the Myths Belief Store, you'll find artifacts, talismans, and relics steeped in the darkness of ancient faiths. Enter if you dare to touch what is forgotten and terrifying. Link in the description. In Slavic beliefs, there exists a figure that has stirred fear, respect, and unease for hundreds of years. A being with no single face, no single name, and no single form. For some, it was a demon of chaos. For others, a spirit of the forest. And for many, the embodiment of everything dark and untamed within the human soul. Bies, a creature that holds a place in Slavic folklore as important as it is terrifying. Today, we'll take a closer look at this ancient entity and try to answer the question, who or what was Bies? Bies is one of the most ambiguous figures in Slavic mythology. Unlike demons from Abrahamic religions, Bies was not inherently evil. It was more like a force of nature, wild, unpredictable, dangerous. In legends, it took many forms: a massive black goat, a horned beast with a third eye on its forehead capable of hypnotizing its victims, a shadowy hunter roaming the woods, or even an ordinary human with unnaturally glowing eyes. Its name became such a powerful symbol of wickedness that in Polish we still say "spaizik sai," to lose control, to be consumed by rage. In ancient beliefs, Bies inhabited forests, swamps, mountains, and desolate places. They were spirits of chaos, feeding on human fear, anger, and weakness. According to folklore, they could lead travelers astray, cause hallucinations, or even possess those who were mentally or spiritually vulnerable. Sometimes they acted alone, sometimes in packs, like a hunting party of darkness searching for lost souls. With the arrival of Christianity, Bies became equated with the devil. The Russian word demon, evil spirit, comes directly from the Slavic Bies. In many regions of Poland, people believed Bies were servants of hell, trying to lure humans away from faith. But in older, pre-Christian stories, Bies was not a moral being. It didn't punish sin or reward virtue. It was pure force, like a storm, a wildfire, or a wild animal. Unpredictable, untamed, dangerous. In folk culture, Bies were often linked to cursed places, ancient burial mounds, abandoned huts, crossroads. People believed that at night you could hear their whispers, or even see their eyes glowing in the dark. Some legends claimed Bies could take the form of a beautiful woman or a handsome man to lure victims deeper into the forest. Others described it as a huge black dog whose appearance foretold misfortune. In pop culture, Bies appears less often than Western demons, but its influence is unmistakable. In games like The Witcher 3, many monsters draw inspiration from Slavic demons, including Bies-like creatures, such as the Leshy, the Noonwraith, or the Striga. In films and series, Bies-like motifs show up in productions such as Wilkalak, Stara Bazin, or Lights Out, where the demon behaves much like a Bies, feeding on fear and darkness. In literature, Bies appear in the works of Andrzej Sapkowski, in novels by Łukasz Orbitowski, and in the Slavic horror stories of Jakub Bielowski. Despite this presence, pop culture often simplifies Bies, reducing it to a Slavic devil. But its original nature was far more complex. Bies was not the embodiment of evil. It was a reflection of human fears, instincts, and the darker corners of the psyche. It was what lurks in the shadows when a person is left alone with their inner demons. And now a question for you. What do you think Bies truly is? A demon? A spirit of nature? Or perhaps a metaphor for human fear? Does its legend fill you with unease or fascination? And in today's world, full of lights and technology, would Bies still have a place to hide? If you want more stories about Slavic demons, myths, and dark creatures, leave a comment, subscribe, and drop a like. Your support helps this series descend even deeper into the darkness.